Hell. So, Tuesday, 25th of August, 2020, year of the COVID. So, today started on a back foot a little bit. I had my alarm set to 3:30 and actually slept through the alarm. Just had a look at it now and realised that it's a little bit quiet for some reason. But yeah, I slept through it and woke up at 6:30. Sun was well up by then, so I knew I'd slept in. And then I had plans of going to meet my baby, my daughter, in the morning and go give her a kiss and a cuddle before she goes to school. And I still managed to do that, but I ended up dropping her off at school. And started work at about 9 o'clock, which isn't ideal, but hey, shit happens. And obviously, I needed that. I needed that extra 3 hours because yeah, I'm struggling at the moment to try and get everything organized and get to sleep. You know, at a decent hour. At the moment, it's looking like it's about 9:30, 9:35. So it's looking like by the time I do this, I got the washing machine spinning up in the background. So I gotta sort some clothes out, put another load on. All my bike gear's ready for tomorrow morning to go for a bike. Lunch is half made. I'll finish the rest of it off in the morning. Yeah. And so once I got to work, had a pretty productive day at work and almost finished the job. I've only got a few hours of detailing at the job and hopefully get cashed up for that one. And then on to the next, which is outside. So hopefully it's a nice sunny day. So I'll be able to just kick it in my shorts and get a bit of a tan while I'm working on a fence and prettying that up. Yeah, so gym session. Had a good gym session today. Worked out chest and arms, and then done. Oh yeah, I done speed work on the treadmill. Because I slept in, I couldn't get that morning speed work in, which is pretty cool. It's actually interesting doing the. Usually I do speed work on the footpath and yeah, it was just it was less effort doing it on the treadmill because I don't have to worry about pace and it's an even pace and yeah, I quite enjoyed it. The only sort of con about it was it's stuffy. You know, you're in a gym, but yeah, no, that was cool. I might try and do those a little bit more often because at least on the treadmill it's a steady pace too, so you're just you know working at an even pace. Whereas if you're running, you're kind of um, quick, fast, but getting better at holding an even pace whilst I'm running. Oh my god, fuck! I look so tired. um, Another cold shower. Was hoping to get into the ocean after my run, but didn't run, so I just jumped in the cold shower and then done day one of the beginners split workout on my app, which is great. I need it, super tight in my hammies. Um, yeah, so it'd be good to work on that flexibility and help with my recovery with the training. I've re-listened to another book too, which is really good and it seems quite fitting at at this point in time in my journey, just to give me that extra motivation, because it was a book by a guy called Nick Bear. He was in the army. He's American, lives in Texas, and he was in the army, and he decided a few years back that he was gonna start a supplement company. So it sort of it talks about that journey of him hustling and grinding to get a supplement company up and running, and the pitfalls that come along with it, and how we managed to do it, and where it is now, and how I actually got onto that audio book as I follow him on YouTube. So he's also makes YouTube content on bodybuilding, his bodybuilding journey, his Ironman journey, his marathon journeys, his new supplements. So he's created a pretty good following on YouTube of the community, and that's a perfect way of marketing his supplement products, and yeah, super successful. And it just goes to show what hard work does, where you can get to, and with the right mindset, the right business idea, and then he's sort of made it doable or accessible for myself to try and build muscle or maintain the muscle mass that I have whilst doing endurance work. Because when I think about runners, long distance runners, they're all very lean and very skinny. Where he's solid, and he's still able to maintain that muscle mass through weights and eating really well. Yeah, so it's just good to see that you can actually do it. Yeah, so that was really inspiring. That was the second time that I listened to that book, and I think I picked up a few more things and listened to it a little bit better, and then jammed out on some music and was vibing some really good music today on Spotify, and then just started another book reread of Trevor Noah, comedian, late night talk host, and it's an autobiography about his childhood in South Africa and him being born a crime, because it was due he was born during apartheid, so he was a mixed kid, which is illegal back in those times, where his mother was black and she had a kid to a white Swiss German guy, so he come out mixed. So very interesting, and it helps that he's a comedian, because there's a lot of funny moments in it, and he's a really good storyteller, and he imitates his mother well, his whole family actually, with the little voices and different changes of cadence in his voice, and yeah. Actually, and then I just planned today too to go on a long just an ocean swim. I don't know how long it's going to be, because I don't know what my swim fitness is like. So that's going to be cool. The friend that I just met, she's got a paddle board or a canoe, so we'll either take turns. I feel I'll say I'll swim, you follow me, and then we'll swap over, and then she can swim back, and I'll jump on the paddleboard or canoe, whatever we decide to do, and hopefully the ocean's nice and calm, and yeah, it's just gonna be amazing swimming way out in the back, and not have to worry about if I do cramp up or get the stitch, be able to just hold on to something, and have a bit of company while I'm out there, and then just get into that sort of nature, and hopefully just get comfortable being out in the ocean. Is something that I'm striving to be a part of my life. With just swimming more out in the ocean, and eventually surfing is another thing that I want to start working towards. that's on the list. So I need a wetsuit. So I'll try and source a cheap wetsuit because the water's fucking freezing at the moment, and I don't want to freeze. And possibly some speedos. Yeah, just some aerodynamic in the water too, so I can get my Michael Phelps on. So that's pretty much my day in a nutshell. Started off bad, ended well, and yeah, you just can't let little things like sleeping in, ruin the rest of your day. I guess that's what I take out of that little scenario situation this morning, because it did. I could have totally sort of let it ruin the rest of my day and bring me down, but I think I actually I had a good day. I reached out to a few people and conversated with a few friends, and yeah, in a good space at the moment, and a lot a lot more good things to come. So thank you. Have a good one.